Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. Today we're going to take a look at the month of September for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We're going to pull some oracle cards, some charms, some letters, and get you as many messages as possible for this month. If you want to book a private reading with me, the contact information is in the description box below. And we can connect that way. So let's start off with the sign of Cancer. To your astrology dice first. So you got 10th house in Gemini, Sun. So communication at work is going to be very significant. There's going to be recognition for you in the month of September. Yeah, your career, your status, your reputation, that's going to be very important. A Leo, a Gemini, a Capricorn. Maybe you have these placements in your chart, in your astrology. But yeah, what I do see is your career is being highlighted. So this could even be like ascension, promotion, but it's very important that you communicate, you stick to your schedule, or there's something about being more organized. I get a lot of busyness when it comes to work. All right, let's pull your main energies for this month. All right, what's the main theme for Cancer this month? Also, there's improvement. I see improvement in the health of a parent or someone that's an authority figure in your life. Tell me that. Slingshot, tension, strain, sudden anxiety. All right. These wanted to come out. We're going to take them. We've got tandem bicycle. Number 2, Taurus. This is synchronized alliance, duo, partnership, unison, equality, collaboration, togetherness. Well, that goes in line with Gemini. And then we've got number 3 here with symphony, harmony, synergy, co-create. All right. So yeah, it's going to be about teamwork this month. Your career, your status, your reputation is going to be quite significant for you, Cancer. Your visibility is increasing. You have your eye on the prize. There's a target that you're reaching, but you do need the support of others to achieve this goal. May 23rd could be important. March 25th, February 3rd, February 5th, May 2nd, May 3rd. These are dates that could be of importance to you. But yeah, I do see you coordinating quite a bit. You've got your eye on the prize, Cancer. All right, so partnerships. All right, what's happening for my Cancers in the month of September? Let's pull your oracle cards first, and then we're going to get into your tarot reading. All right, what's happening? Shocking discovery. Okay, so you're discovering something this month. Authentic vibes. You find someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. Look, some of you, if you're single, this could be a month where you're meeting somebody. Someone that matches your energy, someone that has a sense of adventure like you. Now, Cancer is not known to be the most adventurous sign, but I'm getting this month you want to experience adventure in your life. Shared experiences deepen the bond between you and others. Silent understanding. Unspoken understanding creates a deep connection. Yeah, for some of you, it's very important that you are going to connect with someone. This could be a friend, a lover, someone that you don't need to tell them what's up. They know. They can read you. You can read them. Nice. Okay. Now think of your 3 yes or no questions. We're going to pull some cards at the end of your reading. Let's get into your main messages with the tarot. All right. We'll see how these oracle cards fall in. All right, Spirit, when it comes to the sign of Cancer, what do they need to focus on? What's the main theme for September for Cancer? What's the main theme? What's the main theme for Cancer? My apologies for background noise. All right, we got the Hierophant, Taurus, major for Taurus. What do they need to focus on this month? You know what? I'm going to put your oracle cards up here. Yeah, get that out of the way. We need space up in ya. All right. There we go. So you can see these better. What does Cancer need to focus on this month? Excuse me. The Emperor. See, this is giving your career, status, reputation. What's the challenge this month? The 6 of Pentacles. All right. What support is coming in? Okay, we've got strength. What about love and connections for Cancer? Tell me about their love life in the month of September. We've got the 9 of Cups. Nice. All right. Tell me about money and career. Tell me about money and career for the sign of Cancer. We've got the King of Swords. This is boss ass energy. Boss ass beach. Tell me about advice. What's the advice this month? The Chariot. Look at that. This is going to be quite an interesting month for you, Cancer. This is a period of introspection of you reflecting on what it is that you want to do, your goals, how much time you're investing, how much energy, whether it's time to wrap something up. Sorry about her, chesticles. Yeah, you're feeling inspired to create. Yeah, you go from the Page of Cups to the King of Cups to the Knight of Cups. So yeah, you're very inspired to create this month. Someone brings inspiration your way. Confirmation from that, ding over there. So yeah, so you are very inspired by someone. There's a lot of people in positions of leadership or authority, or maybe you yourself are a leader. But what I'm getting this month, what you need to focus on is on order, on structure, on how you communicate, how you express yourself. We've got Taurus, Aries, Leo, Cancer on the table. We also have air sign energy. All right, so yeah, it's an important month for you. There's a turning point here. You're also, what's going to be challenging for you is kind of your schedule, how much time you're giving to people, places, and things in your life, and that could stress you out a little bit. So support comes in from restraint, from not overgiving, from being compassionate towards others, for like being generous. You've been in your head a lot, Cancer, and now you're being advised to open your heart up, but also don't overdo it, right? Match somebody's energy. If they're giving to you, give to them. All right, so there's a wish of yours that's coming true when it comes to love. Yeah, I'm getting you don't have to do anything. Love is coming your way, period. Okay, period. Let's keep clarifying here. Tell me about this Hierophant. What's the main thing? So you're learning this month, all right? So you're following the rules. There's organization, structure. There's something important happening when it comes to the career or how you show up, how you're seen. And I'm getting your eyes on the prize here. Some of you don't see this, or you've been rejecting the social norms or expectations, right? Like you refuse to follow outdated beliefs. Something about your belief system is changing. Something having to do with how things are rooted. This could be due to you connecting with others. It's like they're opening your mind up to the possibilities. You've been following something a certain way, expecting certain things to happen because you've been following the rules. And I'm getting this time you want to break the rules, or you want to make your own rules. Tell me about the Emperor. Yeah, focus on your leadership skills, on your abilities. The Lovers, you have choices here. Okay, they're naked, so we're gonna cover them up. Sheesh, goodness gracious, this one's all out. Where are my runes at? Hold on. Oh, we don't do nakedness around here, honey. No, we don't. No, we don't. Goodness. My apologies. They were gonna put their clothes on. Oh. Okay, there we go. They're not naked anymore. Please don't ban this. All right, so it is about choices, about decisions. Tell me about this Six of Pentacles. Why is this a challenge? Yeah, you're like, okay, how much have I given? Do I keep giving? Do I keep investing in this? Do I go do it in a different direction? Because you will have the choice to go in a different direction. You're being advised to rest. Some of you need to physically rest, all right? You're tired, you're worn out. And this is in part because you've been doing the most, giving too much. You're being advised to restrain and hold back a little bit. Where's support coming in here? Leo individual could be very supportive, or you're going to find the courage and the strength within yourself to overcome a challenge, but you're doing it from a place of compassion. Yeah, confirmation, all right? With the Three of Wands, yeah, your power of foresight is quite significant. Yeah, you're being advised again, fall back, hold back. Think about the changes you want to bring in. Don't rush, okay? But you are planning ahead. Tell me about the Nine of Cups when it comes to love and connections. King of Pentacles, all right? So singles, you could meet an earth sign, or an earth sign could be significant. Here with the World, we've got Capricorn energy coming through, strong Capricorn energy coming through. You're wrapping up cycles. Excuse me. There's a proposal to do something again, or to have something again with someone. Give me one more on this love situation. Give me one more. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, things are changing. There's communication, forward movement. Things are progressing when it comes to love and connections. Some of you definitely have a union with someone connected to your past, or someone you've known since childhood. You could have been closed off from this person, or this person was closed off from you, and I see a good time in store. You're going out for food, drinks, you know, having I get this lighthearted energy. All right, whether you're single, attached or not, it looks like communication is improving with you and a significant person in your life. All right, tell me about money and career. So with money and career, you're organizing, you are restructuring something and finding the balance in your life. There's a new opportunity for you. Some of you, there's a new job offer coming in, or something about your career is highlighted. Six of Wands, you're standing out. There's recognition, success, Ace of Swords, clarity about a situation. You're cutting through the smoke, or through the, like, if any fogginess pertaining to career, I'm getting that's going to be clarified. But yeah, what are you doing, Cancer? You're out in the spotlight here. You're gaining a lot of attention. Some of you, if you do like stuff online, you post content online, that could grow and expand for you, because I'm getting eyeballs on you, attention, people really resonating with whatever it is that you're putting out there. Nice. Okay, your advice here is to keep going, keep pushing forward, to, you know, exhibit your power of, you know, your willpower. Use your willpower. Keep going, keep pushing. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, keep pushing, because you're going to get to the level of success that you're looking for. You're overcoming financial setbacks and challenges, and there's good times in store for you. Look at that, 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups at the back of the deck. You're being advised to lean into love. And for those of you, again, if you've been single, I feel like you have a significant connection coming in. You might want to look up the number, the angel number meaning to 523, since that's what we got in your cards. And we'll pull an angel card number here in just a bit. But Cancer, this month looks like you're overcoming challenges, setbacks. There's a turning point. You're leveling up. And it's like you keep going towards the goals that you want after a period of reflecting and maybe pulling back your energy a little bit. All right. So I love it. I think you have a great month in store for you. Let's get your angel number. And then we'll do charms and letters in a second. All right. Angel number 4, Cancer, please. We've got clarity, 543. Almost got the same number, 523, and now you have 543. And it says clarity. And I also mentioned you are going to have clarity regarding a situation. Trust yourself in the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goal. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. I love when Spirit speaks this clearly. You know what I mean? I love it. Cancer. Okay. Yeah. And for those of you interested in love, let's pull a romance angel. All right, advice and guidance for my Cancers in their love life. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay. I'm curious now. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. And last one. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. All right. What I'm getting from these cards is that be open and honest about what your expectations are when it comes to love. All right. If you're married, if there's something bothering you, don't just go along with it and be like, okay, no, it's okay. You're being advised to speak up. Now, for those of you that are single, if you want a serious relationship or a serious connection, tell whoever it is that you're dating that that's what your expectation is, that you're waiting, for the right person. And don't pretend to be somebody that you're not to match this person's energy. Some of you could be leaving someone like this in the past. Like this could be a divorce type of situation. And then now you're ready to explore your options out there. All right. So we're not going to go too much in depth. That's what I do the weekly love readings for. Okay. All right. So then what's your advice and guidance for this month? Remain in the light. Stay calm and wise, moving forward with confidence, knowing you will succeed. No matter what happens, remain in the light. By maintaining your faith and inner balance, you nurture your soul and become a strong representative of the light. So this also matches your reading, Cancer. Sure does. Okay, so I love this for you. Let's get into your charms and then we'll do your questions last. All right. What are some letters here for my lovely Cancers? MZM. Scum. You might think somebody's scum. Lord. Sucks. Somebody sucks. Cancer. What is you doing? All right. What letter is this? K. Suck. Somebody sucks. Bucks. You're making the bucks out there. All right, and let's do your charms for confirmations. Sorry, I should have warned you about the volume on here. Okay, so you've got Virgo in your astro dice. So Virgo is about health. It's about organization. I did mention organization earlier. So you guys are going to be striving to get things organized, even with a safety pin, with a clothespin. This is about keeping things in proper order, right? Like you dry the clothes on the line. You could be finding out somebody's dirty laundry. Letters F and Z could be relevant some way, somehow. We've got the iron bar. So you're really standing on business or standing your ground on something. Here with the pearl flower, I'm getting innocence. I'm getting friendship, connections. You also have the peacock here. So it's about attention, about notoriety, about putting yourself out there. Here with a bow, this is about a gift. There's a gift coming your way, a blessing. Here with a bone, this is giving dog vibes. So this is loyalty, or somebody's got a bone to pick with you maybe. We've got the Two of Cups. Look, you got love coming in, partnerships, connections. Hopefully the camera's focusing on here. All right, can you see that? Is the Two of Hearts or the Two of Cups. All right, so I'm getting loyalty, fidelity when it comes to love. And then you got a tarot charm here with the moon. So trust your intuition. You are ruled by the moon. A Pisces could be significant in your life. Nighttime. Also, I just noticed like the pearl connects to the moon. So you might be advised to wear moon. And isn't pearl your birthstone? I think it is. Don't quote me on that. But I think, yeah, pearl is one of your birthstones. So yeah, Cancer, that is what I have for you. Let's do your questions real quick. I was almost going to leave without your questions. All right. First question. For Cancer, what's the answer to the first question? Bet on it. So that's a strong yes. Second question for Cancer. Don't overdo it. Didn't I keep telling you don't overdo it, Cancer? Find a balance. Last question. Reconsider your approach. All right. So I'm getting that's like a maybe. 50-50. All right. So Cancer, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Until next time, stay blessed. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, anything. I appreciate your feedback always. All right. Have a blessed day, night. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your September 2025 reading. We're going to start off with some astro dice, some oracle cards to get your main message across. And also, if you want to book a private reading with me, I am available. The contact information is in the description box below. And yeah, message me, we can work together. All right, starting off with your astro dice. Let's see, what does the astrology have to say? Now we do have an upcoming eclipse, Scorpio. That's happening very soon. You're probably feeling the vibes already. All right, so we've got Pisces, so in Saggy in the 7th house. Okay, so I'm getting turmoil when it comes to connections, partnerships, where someone could want to be a free spirit, or maybe this is you. Right, 7th house tends to be a mirror of ourselves. So it could be oppositions from open enemies, you know, your competitors, people that you have any type of connection with. Either they really like you, they resonate with you, or they don't. And I'm getting like your Mars tends to cut. So I'm getting like you're severing ties with connections that are not conducive to your well-being. If they affect you, you're out, because you're in this lighthearted energy where you just want to be free and you don't want to be tied down or restricted. So an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Libra could be significant for you. So we're going to see how this ties into your reading. All right, so let's get your oracle cards and then we'll get into your reading. All right, Spirit, what energies are visiting the sign of Scorpio in the month of September? Virgo, Libra. Okay, so for you, this eclipse is affecting your, what is it? You are a Scorpio. Before you comes Libra, and then it's Virgo. So this is your 11th house and your 5th house. Yeah. So this is affecting actually your romance, your connections, how you have fun, how you enjoy yourself, your kids, hobbies, right? So you are eclipsing people because it falls in opposition to your 11th house, which 11th house is your friendships, your connections, the groups and organizations that you belong to. And I'm getting you're cutting away or severing ties with people, romance, even hobbies, even addictions, even because the 5th house is the things that we do for pleasure, right? And it is this shadowy energy where too much of a good thing can be bad. Ain't that the truth? Okay. All right. And last one, you got map number 3 with Aries. So strong Aries in your reading. So you're finding your way. Again, I get like this very free spirit energy here. And then here you got the old car, number 8 with Pisces. Weary, retired, exhaustion, bone tired. An old car could be relevant. Some of you might be having car issues. You could be a little bit nostalgic, stuck in the past. Pearl, you know what? Cancer just pulled a pearl in their charms. So some of you could be connected to a Cancer. Here with the pearl, number 1 and Cancer, it says emotional force, opening up, experimental wisdom, honesty, intuition, perception, loyalty. Okay, so some of you, you're changing your outdated beliefs. March 1981 could be significant. March 8th, March 18th. You might want to look up the meaning of angel number 381. I will pull one card from the angel number deck for additional information. Okay, so 3 is about forward movement. So you are exploring ways of changing your outdated beliefs when it comes to yourself, to your plans for the future, to your goals about the future. You're on this quest to find what your purpose is or what your mission is. And in order to do that, you need to abandon old ways of thinking or old beliefs. What is it that they need to know about their month ahead? What's happening? We've got attachment issues, all right? So you're releasing old notions, things from the past. What is happening? Unfiltered truth. Someone will speak their unfiltered truth. Someone is revealing something to you. Tell me about the month ahead for Scorpio. Safe space, a place where you can truly be yourself and feel at peace. You're going to be very vocal about what you don't like, Scorpio. You're going to tell people exactly how you're feeling, what's up, what's going on. You're being unapologetically yourself. You're not holding back. I will clarify what this attachment issues is about though. Maybe you're telling someone that they're too attached. Also, Scorpio, think of your 3 yes or no questions so we can pull answers at the end of the reading. All right, let's pull some tea leaves real quick. All right, tell me for Scorpio. Okay, I feel it's going to be significant here for you. What's happening? Because you pulled 2 astral houses. So different areas of your life are being affected. Also, you got more Aries. So there's an Aries that's definitely significant for you. I'm getting your judgment was clouded when it comes to someone, and that's what you're removing. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you, Spirit. So here with Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Then we've got victory in some endeavor, and it reminds me of the glyph for Aries. Let's put you over here because we out of space over here. You're working through attachment issues, releasing that. Wealth. This could be outdated beliefs about money, happiness. It's affecting your happiness. All right, and then we got needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Here with ring, it says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. All right, doesn't necessarily mean that you're jumping the broom this month, but it means that there's something that you're working on that's going to build towards marriage or commitment. Temporary clouds. I'm getting that there's setbacks, there's clouded judgment that you're trying to rectify this month. That's what you're doing away with. Forces working against you. Now here with the axe, I'm not getting so much that forces are actually working against you. I'm getting you're actually detaching or removing these issues or removing these forces that are supposedly working against you. I'm getting like you're identifying problems and you're speaking on it. You're like, you know what, no more. I'm not going to tolerate this, then the third. Forget it. You know, that's the pearls of wisdom I'm getting. Maybe you're being advised also to, you know what, I have a little mini crystal deck here. In case those of you are interested in crystals and stuff, we could pull a card and see if Spirit wants to suggest any stones that you might want to add to your collection or build your collection. Which stone would be good for Scorpio? What stone, what mineral would be good for Scorpio? No, nothing wants to come out. I was just saying. All right, this one flipped over you. All right, so this one is topaz. So that might actually resonate with you guys because topaz is a November stone. So November Scorpios, you know what's up. Okay, so use this stone when you're aiming in the right direction but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but they're not careful with it. Call on topaz to transform obsessions into laser-like focus and burning them into getting them. Okay, hold on, you guys, because I can't see. All right, so your girl's back, and I had to put on my glasses because I couldn't see shit. I couldn't see shit, you guys. Okay, so we were saying topaz. Okay, use it when you're aiming in the right direction, but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. Increase your firepower. And this is kunzite. It says, call on kunzite after a breakup or a major disappointment, or when you're beating yourself up about something. You don't need permission to be here. You belong. If you forget that, pause, tap into kunzite's pink prismatic vibration and let love rule. Open up your love channel. All right. So if you want to bring in more love, it's a high vibe lithium infused stone. We also got the dragon and delusion, right? So it's like you're working through getting your mind clear. My goodness. I need to read more books, you guys. Anyways. All right, let's do your reading. Let me get a drink first. Spirit, show me when it comes to Scorpio and the month of September, what's happening. 9 of Cups is your main theme. What should Scorpio focus on? Tell me about what they need to focus on. Okay. What's the challenge this month? What is a challenge? The 10 of Wands in the reverse. Tell me about the support around them. The Empress. Tell me about love and relationships. Okay. That's too many. Tell me about love and relationships for Scorpio. 7 of Wands. Okay. Tell me about money and career. Oh, okay. King of Swords. And then the last card here is the advice. What advice do you have for Scorpio? Got the 9 of Wands. Okay. You have high expectations, Scorpio. What you don't see here is that things are going to take off for you in a very surprising manner. Yeah, you're going to unstick yourself, Hangman reversed, with a Tower and the 6 of Wands. Something that wasn't moving, something that felt stagnant in your life. We got Pisces and Scorpio energy here. Something that you felt was taking forever is going to be celebrated. And this has to do with recognition, with something taking off, popping off for you, where you're being advised not to give up on something, but you also have to put in the work or put in the effort. All right, the main thing here is that you're going to find things that bring you comfort, that bring you happiness, whether it's people, places, things, whatever you're investing your time and energy into. You have very supportive energy around you. Women are going to be especially supportive of you. Mother figure, your own mother, right? Or it doesn't have to be your own mother, but it's this very feminine energy. Could be a man that's in touch with their feminine side, but I'm getting strongly it's like a woman. All right, tell me about the main theme here with the 9 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles, all right? This is all about self-care, focusing on what makes you happy, on what brings you whatever it is that you're desiring here. You're investing more time into your physical appearance, spending money on your physical appearance perhaps, or just like indulging in very luxurious perfumes, creams, lotions, makeup, or whatever it is that you're into that is a part of your beauty aesthetics, okay? Whether you're male or female. This is also, you tend to overindulge a little bit in good food or drink. You're being advised to watch your sweet tooth, watch your physical activity levels, especially if you are consuming, you know, like sweet stuff and stuff like that. Take it easy. Tell me about the 4 of Swords. You need more rest. Some of you need more sleep, or maybe you're sleeping too much. Tell me about the 4 of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are too lazy. Sorry, you guys. Here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit and the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I'm getting like some of you, maybe you cheat on, like, if you go to the gym, you're like, I go work out every day, but you're skipping like 3-4 days at a time, you know, something. I'm getting like this whole, like, I want to get up and do stuff, but I don't have the energy, or I don't feel like it. Because I don't get like you've been going too hard. I get like you haven't been doing it. You haven't been doing something, and you're overindulging a little bit too much. You think about working out, you want to, but then it's like, no. But at the same time, you're trying to take good care of yourself. You're trying to, but you're still overindulging or doing a little bit too much of something. Tell me what the challenge is. Here with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, it's like there's something that you don't want to do, or you feel like you want to give up. Tell me about the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You're like, you know what? It's tiring. I don't want to deal with it. It's hot. I'm getting, if you want that recognition, that success, you have to go at it. Go harder, because it's going to lead to stability. It's going to lead to what you want. You have choices, and things are going to start moving. Like the minute you start moving and taking action towards your goals, whether it's, you know, you want to slim down, whether it is that you want to glow up or change something about your physical appearance. Some of you might be changing your wardrobe or doing an upgrade in your wardrobe. Okay, so yeah, it's like put in a little bit of effort and you'll see big results, or you'll see results quickly. All right, support is coming in here from this Empress. Could be a Taurus or a Libra in your life, someone that's very loving and nurturing. Or this is even how you show up for yourself. You are in that energy. King of Pentacles. For the most part, I get it's an external energy. Some of you could be like your parents or someone in your family. Someone could be struggling with their health. Sheesh, these naked people. Got Gemini. Earth sign energy coming through. Support also comes in from ending cycles or ending patterns that have been ingrained in you. This could be like a belief, an outdated way of thinking. Yeah. So you have people in your corner, is what I'm getting. And also you're being advised to expand your mind. Give me one more on this support coming in. Some of you have financial support coming in. We've got the Knight of Wands. All right, there's movement here. Trip. Yeah, there's a trip in store. This one is different. It's the Knight of Wands. No, that's the Page of Wands. My bad. It's the Page of Wands, you guys. All right, so you feel inspired. You're conflicted about a change in direction, a course of action. You've been in your head overthinking. And it could be that you're making plans to move. That could also be another reason why you feel like things are delayed or stagnant. There's something you can't start because there's a sense of, I don't have the stability, or I'm not where I want to be. You're waiting to be in a better place or in a better position. What you're being advised is that regardless of your position, go for it, do it. Don't make excuses about, I'm gonna do it when this happens, when that happens. No, quit waiting, take action. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of a spark to get you going. When it comes to love, you could be a little bit guarded or defensive here. Some of you have so much attention on you that you're gonna be fighting off people with a stick. You're like, you know what, I don't like you. You're crazy. You a lie. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. What's happening? The Tower, okay? Something surprising, a turn of events here. Something shocking. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. When it comes to connections, and we've got the Magician at the back of the deck. When it comes to connections, someone could come in and surprise you and you feel the need to stand your ground because something is not stable. Tell me about this Tower with the Page of... What did I say, Page? Tell me about the Tower with the Seven of Wands. Six of Cups. Someone surprises you, someone from your past or someone you have history with. They're trying to get over the loss of this connection or this situation. This could be, you know, it doesn't have to be only romantic. I think it is romantic. Someone is trying to reconcile with you. Have a new start here, Ace of Wands. To be open, to be honest, to cut through the smoke here with the Seven of Cups. I'm getting someone is in their feelings. Someone could be a drinker or drink a lot. But this is talking about recovery, or doing something again, or getting over the loss of a connection. Now, if you're not someone that's gonna take an ex back, you don't have to, obviously. This could also be you reflecting on the past, because we do have old car and map. It's like you're finding your way through this, thinking of a new way of looking at things when it comes to love, right? And it's like you're ready to experience something else when it comes to romance, and you're reflective. You're very reflective, because I'm getting that there's this energy of waiting, of, you know what, I'm gonna focus on taking care of me for now. And then when this happens, it comes in. I'm speaking to a single Scorpio here. If you've been waiting on love, there is an opportunity to reconnect with someone from the past, or someone comes in that reminds you of somebody from the past, and that's why you're a little bit guarded. For those of you that are already in commitments or connections, this could be you and your partner revisiting something from the past. You're discussing something, and I'm getting you're standing your ground here. Tell me for married or attached Scorpios that are in connections, what's happening in love and relationships for my Scorpios that are in a connection. 5 of Swords, okay? So there could be tensions, conflicts, you're airing out differences, you're discussing work matters, you're discussing, for attached Scorpios, I'm getting you and your partner haven't had it like easy lately. There could be like differences, arguments, clashing of egos, clashing of personalities. And I'm getting like there's going to be a conversation that you guys have where, again, it's connected to revisiting something from the past or revisiting something having to do with your children. Yeah, we're going to leave it there. Man, one day when I'm popular, I will do extended readings. But for now, we're going to leave it like this. All right, let's do your money and career. So money and career, you're setting goals here. Tell me about the King of Swords. An air sign could be significant when it comes to your career and your money. Some of you, if you're waiting on legal news, on news from someone in a position of authority, I'm getting it's coming in. Yeah, there's communication from a higher up. You've been waiting possibly on a position, a promotion. Maybe some of you have applied to elevate or ascend when it comes to work. If you're looking for work, expect communication, expect an offer. This is something that has been delayed or you feel like it's taken forever. And it could be because there's somebody else involved. For example, if you went to an interview with someone, this someone then takes their notes and discusses it with someone that's higher up than them or someone that they rely on for advice. And I'm getting as a result of this person could be a little bit more scrupulous when looking at stuff. They're kind of side-eyeing you, Scorpio, like, because Scorpio looks good. Is Scorpio really that talented? I'm getting like someone side-eyeing your resume, or I'm getting like an interviewer writing notes and then discussing these notes with someone. And that someone is like, really? Scorpio knows how to do this? I don't know. Like, would Scorpio be a good match for this position? Now, for those of you that work for yourselves, this is incoming news or communication. You've been waiting on this. And I still get it's like some type of guidance or some type of wisdom, or someone that's more experienced is going to show you how, and you're really taking it in. Tell me about this King of Swords with the 8 of Wands. When it comes to money and career, what's happening for Scorpio? The World, and she's naked. Sheesh, all these naked bitches. So you're stepping into a new role, a new position. Some of you, I'm getting like you're elevating, you're ascending. Look, you've got the 10 of Pentacles here and the 6 of Pentacles here. So this is a raise, a bonus coming in, someone being generous with you. With 10 of Pentacles and we'll cover them up. With the Lovers, there's a Gemini that could be relevant in some way, somehow. But this is about choices. You've been stressing out. Do I go here? Do I go there? I'm getting there's healing coming in. And there's good news coming your way. It's like music to your ears, whatever this is. Okay. Also, there's something about a trip, traveling long distance perhaps. Or there's someone that's traveling towards you to deliver some news. All right. Now, your advice here is to not give up. Keep going. Do the thing. Do the things. Don't back down. Keep going. You're tired. Yeah, we know. But you got this. Advice and guidance for Scorpio. We've got strength. Leo energy coming through. Yeah, you're being advised to not be afraid. Keep pushing forward. Come from a place of compassion and don't get lost in the sauce because you do have options. Trust your intuition when making these choices and get the advice of someone that's like a higher up or someone with more experience, with a boss, a leader, someone that could offer you guidance and support. So Scorpio, that is what I have for you for the month of September. We're going to get into your angel numbers, and I'm going to pull a card from your romance angels. All right, angel number 4, Scorpio. We've got 321. You got 381 over here in your heart, 381, and then here is 321. It says letting go. Surrender and let go of control. Release resistance and trust in the flow of life, knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing for your highest good. See, we did get a lot about waiting. You've been waiting, or you're being advised to wait, but it's like enough waiting. Take action already. What's the advice and guidance? What's the guidance for my Scorpios? We've got self-love. I honor and celebrate myself in every moment, embracing who I am, recognize the divinity within, the purity of my soul. With compassion, I nourish my body, mind, and spirit. I am kind to myself, grateful for the journey I am on, and fully aware of my worth. See, we also got that in your reading here. Spirit is just confirming the messages today. I love it. So here with Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, it's like self-care, resting. That's what's important. This caught my eye with growing. Some of you, maybe you like plants or you're being advised to get a plant. Here with growing, it says, I'm here to learn, discover, and grow. As I nourish myself with my inner light, my divinity expands. We did speak about expansion also. By embracing the lessons life offers, I become more aligned with my higher purpose. Balancing the material and spiritual realms frees me from inner conflict, allowing my soul to flourish. So you're flourishing, Scorpio, this month, all right? You're growing, you're expanding. All right, let's do your yes or no questions, and then we'll get into your charms and letters to wrap this up. All right, what are the answers here? First question for Scorpio. Think of your first question. Deal with it later. You're getting a no for now. Second question. What's the second question? Yes or no? Or what does Scorpio need to know? It says, get a clearer view first. It's getting Four of Swords. And yes or no for the last question. Be patient. All right. It's all about patience here for you, Scorpio, looks like. All right. Let's do your letters and your charms. We're just pulling a little bit. We got too many over here. All right. All right. Let's do a couple of letters only. And this serves as your confirmation. We've got letter J, Q. Leave that alone, Bob. Don't. Some of you might have dogs. Q, Z, and then we've got K, K, not the triple Ks, you guys. Some of you, what are you up to? No, oh, sorry, this is KX. I thought it was a, never mind. KK, you might be saying KK, everything's KK. All right, let's do some cards. Lower the volume in case this bothers you. That's a lot of tarot cards. That is too many. Never mind. We didn't get enough charms, but we got plenty of tarot cards. All right, we've got Frozen, Anna, and Elsa. Sisters could be significant. We've got the sign of Virgo. That Virgo eclipse is going to be rather significant. We've got more Virgo energy here with the 6th house. So the 6th house is about, is this the 6th or 9? No, it's the 6th house. Okay, so health, work, day-to-day activities, physical exercise, all that, how you nourish yourself, how you nourish your body. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. We've got the Page of Pentacles, learning something, new skills. Here with the 6 of Cups, reconnecting with someone from the past. Could be a water sign, an earth sign. Trust your intuition. Some of you might be psychic, or you're having some type of psychic insight. Here with 8 of Cups, I'm getting you're walking away from something. What is that? From those of you in love, it could be from non-committal energies. I think that was it as far as tarot, right? Yeah, something is no longer emotionally satisfying. You need a change. You're kind of reviewing your past, and it's like you're learning, or you've been on this quest for learning, and you're like, you know what? I need a change. You're leaving the past in the past, and you're moving forward. We've got goldfish crackers. Somebody might like this snack. Also, goldfish fish are about abundance, and you do have some $100 bills here. $200 could be significant some way, somehow. We've got the blue unicorn, the star, Aquarius energy, very strong. And then we've got the Om symbol. Some of you might be into spirituality. We've got the owl here. So wisdom or someone wise. This is giving Hierophant teacher type of vibes. And then we've got the book Wuthering Heights. So Wuthering Heights, somebody's name could be Emily, Anna, Elsa. Those are specific names. And then we've got the sushi toast. So Wuthering Heights is it's a romance novel. I know, I just don't remember what exactly it's about. So you might be interested in reading, romance novels or things like that. And then we've got the flamingo. So you're kind of transitioning here. There's a card in an oracle deck that I have that says between worlds when the flamingo appears. But the flamingo, it's about strategy. Also, it's about blending in and being different at the same time. Also, I think something about flamingos, when they connect with a partner, they stay with that partner, kind of like penguins, right? Like they pick their soulmate forever, and that's who they deal with. I think swans do this. There's some of the big birds. Some of you might have birds, or you like birds. I'm getting like, if you meet your match, this is someone that you're gonna transition different phases into different phases with. Both of you are growing and expanding. All right, the star here is giving Aquarius energy. There's a wish of yours that is close to your heart that is coming true this month. All right, so that's what I have for you, my lovely Scorpios. Until next time, stay blessed. Bye. And please like, share, subscribe, comment, anything. Certainly appreciate it. And thank you for spending time with me today. All right, have a great day. Hello, my lovely Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the month of September. Before we begin, we're going to pull some oracle cards, your astrology dice, and your tarot cards, and see what is happening for you in the month of September. If you're interested in booking a private reading with me, the contact information is in the description box below. Let's tap into your reading. All right, let's do your astro dice first. All right, so when it comes to the sign of Pisces, what can we know? What do they have in store? Pisces, this is a big month for you because you have a lunar eclipse happening in your sign in a few days. So this is quite significant. You're shedding layers of yourself and stripping away. As I say that, we pulled the North Node, very important. And in the sign of Virgo, your opposite sign. All right, so astrology-wise, you do have something very major where you're stripping away layers of yourself. You're shedding old layers of yourself. And it's kind of like a purge and release type. You're reinventing yourself some way, somehow, by letting go of dead weight. Whether it is like in a physical sense, or it's actually dead weight as in people, connections that don't serve you, right? So some of you, you're going to transform physically. Your body, your health is affected with this eclipse, where things come to the surface that you're meant to heal and work through. Whether it's like a health, I don't want to scare, but oftentimes when we have eclipses in our first house, we are affected physically, right? You might feel a bit more tired, a little bit more run down, and it's because it's a dark, it's a darkening energy. It's the blood moon. So something is going to be illuminated for you this month, something that was in the dark. All right. Now in your astro dice, you got the second house, right? The North Node in the second house in Virgo. So this is about cleaning up your money habits, cleaning up your self-esteem, being more methodical or more meticulous when it comes to managing your money. You're kind of nickel and diming everything, and some of you might be investing money into health stuff, health treatments, health medications, and the things that you consume in your body. You might adopt a cleaner eating, right? You might decide to go vegan or vegetarian, or something about your diet is changing also. Your self-esteem. You're cleaning this up. All right, let's see how this ties into your reading. So Taurus could be relevant. Taurus and Virgo coming through. All right, I'm also getting the sign of Leo. All right, tell me about Pisces. What is happening in the month of September? What do they need to know in September? What's going on? What's happening? I just realized these are upside down, but that's okay. Tell me about Pisces. What's happening for them? Okay, we have got train, moving on, life's journey, new endeavor, going away. All right, so you're moving forward. Right, that makes sense with the first house. Also, we got number 6 with Gemini. So health is also 6th house related. And then we've got Sap, another 6 with Virgo. Resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, spring, blood, nourishment. All right, we just talked about the blood moon. And for you, this is happening in your first house. Here we got the 6th house. So health is being highlighted again. Health, work, day-to-day, your pets even. All right, and then we've got, think of your yes or no question. If you have a yes or no question right now, it says 9 is connected to Sagittarius. So unlikely at this time, the situation or outcome is unlikely to occur. All right, so there's something that you're wondering about. If you're wondering, it's unlikely. It's a no. You're unsure about a path. You're unsure about a person, a situation. All right. So how this path unfolds might be a little bit complex. You could look up the number 69 as an angel number. 69. So June 6th, September 12th, June 15th, June 9th, June 6th could all be relevant to you some way, somehow. Doesn't have to. All right. Let's get what is happening for you before we get into your tarot reading. All right, think of your 3 yes or no questions. I will pull the cards at the end, see if we can get you an answer. All right, tell me about Pisces in the month of September. What is happening? What's coming? What's going? What's popping off for Pisces? What's happening? Okay, we've got bad influence. Someone is having a negative influence in your life. All right, someone's out here playing games, it looks like, and not revealing their true hand. And then we've got a new alliance. New alliances will bring you support and opportunities. All right. New alliance and then bad influence. All right. What's happening for Pisces? Unmasking motives. Some people's true motives begin to surface. All right. Feathers could be relevant. You might find feathers after this reading. Confirmation on this message. All right. Spreading positivity. Keep radiating positive energy and influence. All right, so you should be staying in your positive energy regardless of who or what crosses you, Pisces, okay? Because there could be someone that is, there's a new connection coming in that might be a little bit wonky or not the most reliable. I'm getting this person is not revealing who they truly are. This is a new person coming in. You can meet this person through work or through another friend, all right? Or some of you, you're looking at your friend in a new light, okay? But for the most part, I get this is somebody new. All right, let's get your tea leaves. All right, tea leaves for Pisces. That's a lot. Family matters. January could be relevant. One more. Okay, shush. Okay. All right, some of you are worried over nothing. You've been overthinking a situation involving a younger man. Could be a family member. Okay, here with ant and needle and thread, I'm getting there is a wish of yours that's going to be granted. Hard work is going to be rewarded. Work, achievement, success. Yeah, you've been putting in the work and that's why you're getting this goal of yours. Some of you could be worried about a younger man, or you're worried about this person. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. This could be connected to the new person, or it could be connected to the younger man that you are worried about or is in your thoughts. Happiness and well-being. I'm getting that's what you're focusing on being happy, on your wellness, on health. And then we've got wind chimes, peace and harmony. And then with lily, we've got spiritual love. Some of you could be drawn to lilies. Maybe that's your favorite flower. All right, so I'm getting good times are in store, especially if you've been worried or stressing about someone, there is this place of peace. Even if someone is acting boastful or arrogant, you know, just let them be. Let them. All right, let's get into your tarot. We're going to see how this ties into your reading. Tell me about Pisces. Excuse me. Tell me about Pisces in the month of September 2025. What's the main theme that they're working with? Main theme. We have got the Page of Pentacles. All right, someone young here. All right, tell me, what does Pisces need to focus on this month? Tell me about, you might get a phone call this month that is kind of surprising. It could be from a friend. Yeah, you need to focus on making a decision here, on trusting your intuition. What is challenging Pisces this month? The Star. Oh, she's wearing a bra now. All right. So sometimes there's something that you want, but there's times that you lose hope. Leo energy on the table. You're feeling like your optimism sort of, it's a goal of yours that you feel like you're never going to attain, or there's a challenge or a blockage there. All right, what is supporting Pisces this month? The Hierophant, all right? There could be a Taurus, a teacher, a mentor, a guide. Could offer some guidance and support to help you on the right path. Some of you, this is prayer, spirituality, religion. Tell me about love and relationships for Pisces. Some of you could be very happy hearing from a friend, an old friend, someone that you haven't talked to in a while. I'm getting like maybe it's been months, years for some of you. I don't know, I'm getting like this element of surprise in a way. That's a side message. All right, tell me about love for Pisces. The Sun, all right? So something is being illuminated. There's happiness. You got the Sun twice here, honey. So you're going to be very happy. Some of you, there's this new love coming in for you. You're excited. Yeah, look at that. Leo energy, strong. You're bold. You're confident. All right, so I'm getting, this is definitely going to be a period of illumination for you, where you attain something that you thought was impossible. Tell me about money and career. Death, all right? Something ending, something is changing or transforming. There's change on the horizon. Tell me about, what's the advice? What is the advice for Pisces? The Ten of Pentacles. Focus on the long term. Focus on family, on stability, on the home. Yeah, there's good times in store for you when it comes to family, to commitment, obligation. Some of you might decide that it's time to tie the knot or commit to someone. This could be the period, you know, where you decide to propose or you're being proposed to. Because I'm getting something major is changing. For some of you, there's like pregnancy, news of pregnancy, you, your partner. Because I'm getting life, creation, baby, fertility. All right, nice. What's the main theme for Pisces with the Page of Pentacles? You're learning something. This is a job offer for some of you. Like I get like some of you are leaving a job and going towards a new one. You're wondering if things are going to change at work. If you're unhappy at work and you're wondering if things are going to change, I'm getting no, they're not, because there's somebody cocky, someone arrogant around you, and they're creating unnecessary problems. Excuse me. Also, wind chimes could be very relaxing for you. Listening to wind chimes outside, or maybe you need to go outside more. All right. With the Strength card, you're overcoming fears here. You're brave when it comes to the job front, learning, going in a different direction. Three of Swords with Temperance. You're healing something that has, you know, hurt you. They're broken your heart, and you're stepping back into your power. Some of you might have been knocked off your throne, and it's like you're having to build yourself back up. Pisces, you could have lost something in the past, or you're in the process of releasing this. And what is being said to me right now is that you're not meant to stay in this energy of obscurity, of sadness, of questioning why something happened. I'm getting you're coming to the realization, understanding why something happened, but you're still confused as far as what path or what direction to take. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, do you go for what feels safe and comfortable, or do you step out and do something different or something bold? Yeah, I'm getting like you're not wanting to stay stuck. You're going to be juggling here. This could be like two things. Or you're trying to do your best to balance your work and your life, right? And find a happy medium. For the most part here, your main theme is that you are leveling up. You're stepping into this new role after releasing something that is not serving you. There could be a bad influence at work, or someone new steps onto the scene and it's not the same anymore. This person has negative energy attached to them. They're a fake, they're a phony. They try to be your buddy, but you're like, nah. Something about this person feels off to you. Trust that intuition, Pisces. You guys are the psychics of the zodiac. All right, tell me about what Pisces needs to focus on. Why the Two of Swords? Six of Wands. All right, focus on success, on attaining your goals, on being victorious, on not overgiving, finding that happy medium. Some of you, maybe you're going to go on a trip, or that's what you're planning to, because I do see movement. You're deciding on what path to take, how to elevate, how to ascend. The challenge here is that sometimes you lack the optimism. Aquarius coming through. Why is this a challenge? There's times that you're like, oh, this is hopeless. This takes up too much money, or I'm never going to heal. I'm always going to feel this way. I'm getting, no, you're not. You are meant to heal. There's times that you get angry or frustrated at feeling restricted or limited. Like you wish you could cut the ropes off of you. Some of you feel like you've got literal like ropes around you. This could be because of circumstances, or in your mind, or in your body. Something doesn't allow you to feel free. And I'm getting this month in September, you are breaking free from these restrictions. All right. You have someone in your corner, this Hierophant. This is a guide, a mentor, someone wise. Tell me about the Hierophant here. You're educating yourself, finding out information. If this is about your body, you're looking up information on what to do to make your body feel better, on how to keep going, how to keep pushing. If this is about work or investments, you're reading up on the type of job that you want, or the paths that you need to take to get the job that you want. Your power of discernment is quite strong here with the Queen of Swords. These could also be leaders or people in positions of authority that are helping you. They are proposing something new to you. They're bringing you the clarity that you need. Yeah, clarifying the doubts and exposing any uncertainty. Yeah, there's something that's going to be revealed to you this month. Look at this. 2 aces is what you don't see. These are the blessings that you don't see, the opportunity. Maybe you've been afraid in the past to put yourself out there, because I'm getting like you guys are stepping out onto the scene, feeling more confident, and you have the support and the guidance of these people. Like if there's a role that opens up for you, you're like, can I do that? Can I be a leader? Can I be this? Or maybe you are in a position of leadership. And again, I'm getting some of you have fallen from your pedestal. You were knocked off by a bitch, an asshole, somebody. And it's like now you're having to start over. But I'm getting that this time, even though you start over, like in a position that is not as prestigious as the one that you used to have, your ascension is going to be quick. Spirit is saying you're not meant to be small. No, even if you have to start over, you're not meant to be like, I get you ascending quick. It's not going to take long at all. Something about next Leo season, which is July and August. By then, it's like you're going to be settled into a role that you're very happy with. Ooh, calm down. Hold on. Yeah, some of you have experienced sadness, and that's what you're healing. You're recovering from depression. You're recovering from toxic habits. Some of you, maybe you're giving up drinking, smoking, or something negative, even like a mindset. You've been too hard on yourself. Ooh, sorry about the devil. You've been too hard on yourself, and that's also what is changing for you. Tell me about love for Pisces. Some of you are getting over heartache, over heartbreak. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you felt like a missed opportunity here, or like you felt out of place in a connection, or you're missing or grieving the loss of someone. You keep going back and forth in your emotions. I'm getting somebody was somebody's emotional crutch, and it got overwhelming. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords and the Sun. The Knight of Pentacles, all right. So for those of you that are single, love could be coming in, but it's coming in slow, okay? Or you meet this person, but things don't go quickly. I'm getting your main focus is work and health. But if you're looking for love, yes, you have someone coming in. It's taking a while. This person just moves slow. You meet the person, because I do get like someone, those of you that are single, you are meeting someone. There could be an age difference between you guys. Yeah, you're meeting someone, but you're taking it slow, and this could be due to your heartache or their heartache. All right, tell me about Pisces and connections. What's happening for them? Pisces that are attached to someone already, what's happening for them? 5 of Swords, all right? Scorpio got this, I think. What's happening for Scorpio? Pisces, the moon, all right? For my couples, y'all need to communicate and clear the air, all right? Don't let fears, doubts, confusion affect y'all's relationship, because I'm getting there could be a misunderstanding this month, because someone feels like somebody else is like hiding something, withholding information, not being honest. But I'm getting this is, if you talk it out, 6 of Swords and 8 of Wands, things like move forward again. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. You guys are clearing the air. You're clearing air, and there's reconciliation. If you guys have had a falling out with your lover, I'm getting like secrets, people not being honest with each other, not expressing emotions. There's a lot of nostalgia, missing each other. And that's going to be cleared up, right? Someone, I don't see an apology. I really don't. I see like this one saying like, okay, can we just move on? All right. Like, all right, we both fucked up. Can like we just keep it pushing? But I'm getting, you're talk it out, express something. If you're not happy, reveal it to avoid more drama. Okay. All right. When it comes to career and death here, Scorpio could be significant. Something is changing. There's transformation when it comes to this area in your life. I'm getting like whatever you give up comes back to you in a better form or better than whatever you lost. That's part of the rewards from the eclipse. You don't see this happening here with the Seven of Swords. Someone could have been sneaky, deceptive when it comes to your career. Four of Cups. You feel like things are not changing. Things are kind of boring even at times. It's like, okay, I'm bored here. Can we just switch? Yeah, some of you, that's what you're planning on, making a switch when it comes to career because you feel like, especially I'm getting strongly that there's a new influence at the workplace and this is affecting the vibe. There's someone that you just don't fuck with at work. All right, tell me about Pisces working career for Pisces. All right, yeah, you're not willing to carry the burden anymore. 10 of Wands in the reverse. You're like, fuck that. I'm not gonna be here, bitches. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I see movement. You're leveling up. You're making more money. You're looking good, and you're like, if you stress me out, I'm not sticking around. Goodbye. So yeah, it's all about dropping burdens over here. Your advice here with the 10 of Pentacles is focus on the long term, on goals for the future. Focus on your family. All right, tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, work it out. Team effort. Teamwork makes the dream work when it comes to connections. There's healing in the family, especially those of you that have had falling outs with family members or old friends, or this is about the long term. Think about the past. Think about your connections, how much time you've invested, who you have invested in. And with Temperance at the back of the deck, Sagittarius could be significant. Sagittarius season maybe. Yeah, there's healing, getting rid of toxic behaviors. Some of you are not even aware of like your own toxic behavior patterns, and this is what's going to be illuminated for you, right? Where you went left, where other people have gone left, and it's like you're working through it. All right, so that is what I have for you, my lovely Pisces. Let's get you some, what was I going to do? The advice cards, that's right. Let's pull your angel number. Now you got 6-9 earlier. All right, let's do your angel number. All right, let's take them. You got 454 and 747. Changes and reassurance. So it falls in line with the change over here. Embrace change and take courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. And then 747, trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. All right, so you're being reassured that changes that you bring in are favorable. They're positive changes. All right, let's leave these out here. You might want to look them up, go in further, investigate the further meanings for you. All right, think of your yes or no questions. We're going to pull the answers now, and then we'll do your charms. Crap. Your advice. What is the advice for Pisces? Okay, we've got heart's vision. With the eyes of my heart, I see the true beauty in everyone I meet. I look beyond the surface, focusing on the energy of love within. I am filled with the awe, the presence of God in each of us. The eyes of the heart allow me to witness a divine shining in all. So eyes could be significant. Someone could have beautiful eyes, blue eyes, any color. All right. So don't just look with your eyeballs, look with your heart. All right. Now, Spirit, when it comes to Pisces question, yes or no, what can we know? First question. Okay, hold on. For Pisces, first question, what's the answer? The situation is unclear. Spirit doesn't want to reveal an answer. All right. Maybe ask again. All right. For Pisces' second question, yes or no? Take a chance. So that's a yes for your second question. All right. And then third question flew out. It says don't overdo it. Did we mention overgiving? I think we did. All right. So that is what I have for you. Let's do your charms and letters. All right, for my lovely Pisces, what are the initials for Pisces? All right, we've got U, Y, H, K, HKK. I got Knockout, Box, Valerie, Vicky. U, Hookah. Maybe somebody is into smoking hookah. We got a little tarot card. We got the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So something painful in your situation is over. You're releasing it. You've been through some darkness in your life. And yeah, that's what you're getting out of the darkness, the sadness. Hi, sorry, lower the volume for this part. This is the love, charms for Pisces. All right, you got the sun, so happiness, good times. That's the third sun in your reading, Pisces. Shut the front door, Leo. So this is good times in store. You're healing, you're recovering. If you've had bad health, that's improvement. Any sadness, any despair, that's also being corrected. And then we've got the 10 of Cups. This is about happiness, family, a harmonious home, a happy family. Yeah, if you've had a falling out with family, that's also improving. Money looks good. You got money coming in, $300. We've got Winter of the Witch. So I'm not sure what this book is about, but some of you maybe you identify as witches, or a witch could be significant. It was attached to the green paper clip, so I'm getting some of you could be into money magic or money manifestation. We've got Sagittarius in the bowl. So Sagittarius could be relevant. Sagittarius is about exploration. It's about long distance travel, foreign travel. We've got the tree. Some of you are definitely healing connections, especially with the letter M and K coming in. Michael. Okay, we've got the owl here. So it's about wisdom, all right? Some of you, maybe you identify as night owls. Sleep could be significant. So the owl connects to the Hierophant that you got in your reading, all right? So wise advice. We've got the Om symbol here with meditation. So number 3 could be significant. We've got the star with Aquarius, and we also got the pearl. Some of you maybe you're connected to a Cancer. Now, since you pulled a stone, I am going to pull a card from my stone deck in case you want to build your stone collection, okay? So the pearl connects to Cancer, and it's about intuition. It's about wisdom also. And then this random stone that fell into the fire pit, that could be symbolic for something. I'm not sure what though. All right, what stones do you recommend for my lovely Pisces? All right, the stone that fell out, it looks like an amber of some sort. Tiger's eye. It's a rough cut tiger's eye. Okay, so tiger eye is a gold brown quartz displaying a light reflecting optical phenomenon known as chatoyance or cat's eye that appears just below the stone surface. Who needs it? The currently overthinking and mood swinging Geminis and Virgos. Gemini Virgo could be significant. It says when to use it: when your thoughts are not your friends, when reading Jungian theories or attempting to decipher a Zen koan, when you're all roar and not enough purr, when any equanimity of mind, body, spirit, left brain, and right brain can get you square with the universe. Balance your whole being. I just said balance your being. No, your being. All right, so you're being advised to grab you some tiger's eye. That's feline energy. And then we've got this one. This one's interesting looking. I got this in a reading the other day. This is the serpentine, okay? It's a lime to kale green stone with the reptilian appearance. Serpentine's activating energy like a deep exfoliation treatment for the spiritual self. Who needs it? Kundalini yogis, anyone in need of a fresh start. When to use it? When it's time to let go of tired beliefs and get stuck energy unstuck. If serpentine arrives in your life, it's an invitation to rip off all proverbial band-aids and regroup. Hit the sauna, sweat it out, and release all lingering drama. Awaken your reptilian nature. All right, this is about you being unapologetically yourself. All right, very reptilian, very I don't give a shit. Yep, which is nice. All right, and then we've got this one, this clustery one, vanadinite. Playful, geometric, and fiery vanadinite is a mining byproduct often found in America's Southwest. Forms and range from red, hexagonal-shaped crystals when lead or oxidizes. Sorry, my glasses again. Okay, interesting. Who needs it? Those lacking self-discipline. When to use it? When it's time to live in the moment. When you are prime audience for motivational speech, whether it's hard work or making art or just a blissed out moment free from the mind's ongoing commentary. Okay, these are long explanations, you guys. Okay, run-on sentence too. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so all right, so when you need to feel re-energized, this is a good stone. It's pretty. I like it. Okay, vanadinite. Break through your big blocks. All right, so this is all about releasing blockages and being unapologetically yourself, Pisces. All right, my dears, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, what have you. I appreciate the time that you've spent here with me today, and I look forward to spending some more time in the future. Until next time, stay blessed. Bye.